Welcome back to the class. In this class we are going to take a look at the interface of the Filmora X software. So let us quickly open the software. So when you open the software for the very first time, then you will directly get into the software. Obviously this is not my first time to open the software, because of which I get this window here. Here I'm just simply click on new project, and now as you can see my software has been opened. Before I talk about the interface, let me tell you there are two versions of Filmora X. One is the paid version, second is the free version. The cons of the free version is every time you export a video, you'll get a watermark. To avoid watermark, you can go for the paid version. So here what I suggest you is, for practicing purpose, you can go for the free version. But in case later, if you want to work professionally, please go for the paid version, okay? Now let's talk about the interface. At the very top, we get options like file, edit, tool, view, help. Let's talk about this option later in this video. Now let's jump towards the second section, and the first option which we get here is media. In media, the first option is project media. Here you'll find all the project related files, okay? The second option which we get is shared media. In shared media, you'll find all the videos which you have imported on the software. The third option which you get here is the sample colors. The fourth option which you get is sample videos. Here you will find all the videos which you have provided by Filmora X. The fifth option which we get here is sample green screen. Here you'll find green screen templates. The second option from top is audio. Here you'll find various types of audio files. The third option from top is titles. In titles you'll find openers, titles, lower third, subtitles and many more. The fourth option from top is transition. Here you'll find different type of transition, okay? The fifth option which you get is effects. Here you'll find filters, overlays, LUTs and many more. The sixth option which we get is elements. Here in the elements you'll find animated stickers. Let's jump towards the seventh option, which is split screen. Split screen means you can use two videos in one frame, okay? So now let's jump down. This section is known as timeline. Here you can perform all your video editings, okay? And this section is known as preview screen. Whatever you edit here in the timeline, you'll have a preview of your edited video here. So now let's do it practically once. Let's take a video on the timeline, and let's assume the video on the timeline is an edited video. Now as you can see, my timeline video has appeared on the preview screen, okay? So now here we also get some more options. We are going to cover all this option in the upcoming lectures, okay? Now let's jump towards the top. The first option which we get here is file. In file I get new project. Here I find some more options. This option is known as aspect ratio. Aspect ratio means the height and the width of the video, okay? If I select 1:1 Instagram, and if I drag a video on the timeline, as you can see, the height and the width is changed, okay? Now this is in the format of Instagram, okay? And suppose if I change it to 16:9 widescreen, and again when I drag a video on the timeline, now as you can see, the height and the width of the video has been changed, okay? So this is what the aspect ratio is, okay? We are going to talk about the aspect ratio in a better way in upcoming lecture. So for now, let's skip this part and let's go to the second option, which is open project. From here you can open your project. The third option which we get is open recent. From here you can open your recent files. The fourth option which we get is import media. From here you can import your video file, your project files, okay? The fifth option which we get is download media. From here you can download photos from Flickr, The sixth option which we get is record media. From here you can record your voiceover, your PC screen and all. Okay. The seventh option which we get is save project. From here you can save your project. Okay. And let's come down to project settings. We are also going to talk about the project settings in the upcoming lecture. Okay, for now we'll skip this part and let's come down to preferences. In preferences you'll find the normal options, the general options which you are already aware of. Okay, so from here you can choose your location wherever you want to save your video editings. Okay, and many more things you can do from here. If you want to know about the keyboard shortcuts, you can click on keyboard shortcuts, and here are some shortcuts. Okay, so now let's go to the second option, which is edit. From here you can undo, redo, cut, copy. I really don't suggest you to go and do it from here, because you get all this option over here as well, and also you can use the shortkeys. Okay, so now let's go to the third option, which is tools. Here you'll find the options like split, crop to fit, duration, group, ungroup. Okay, the fourth option which we get is view. From here you can play or pause your video, stop your video. Even you can do it from the preview screen as well. You get this option in the preview screen as well. Okay, so now let's talk about the playback quality. What is playback quality? Playback quality means the video resolution of the edited video. Okay, now let's take an example. Let me drag a video on the timeline. Let's assume that the video on the timeline is the edited video. Okay, so if I keep my playback quality settings on full and if I play this video, as you can see, there will be no lags and the video will be smooth and there will be no blurriness in the video. Okay, if I come down towards 1/4, then the video quality will be reduced and there will be lags as compared to the full. Okay, this is what playback quality means. Okay, so I suggest you to go for the playback quality full or the second option, which is 1/2. Below that, I don't suggest you to set your playback quality on. Okay, let's go towards view again, and these are some options which are not so important, and also we are going to cover all this option later in this video. We are going to cover each and every settings, each and every option in the upcoming lectures. Okay, so the fifth option from top is export. From here you can export your videos. Let's go to the sixth option, which is help. From here you can check for update. You can also activate your Filmora X software. Okay, you can contact Filmora X from here. Okay, so that's it in this video. So that's all about